So here we are, beer two. Um, it's been that kind of a week. I'm having 2 beers in 1 week. Whoa. Look out. But no, I figure, it works like this. For years now, about 30 years now probably, I've been living with this mindset that I could not be around tomorrow. This could be it. This could be my last day. I want to get the most and give the most I can in that time that I have. It's been great. It's been wonderful living with the mindset that now is the place to be. Even though, I'm thankful for the past and I learned from it and plan for the future and stuff. Now is where it's happening. That's where your power is. It's where communication happens, where growth takes place, all that. So we need to be rooted. But, that just leads to the important fact that if I do get clipped tomorrow, my kids may never have a beer with their dad. What? So, they're young, right? So, we don't let them drink. So, they should be able to have a beer with their dad, just in case. It'll be, posterity. It'll be immortalized right here with this. Look at this mess. This was in an ice bucket at the store. Henry Weinhardt's Blue Boar. This is probably like a year and a half old. I don't even know. But anyway, to you kids, love you. You know that. So, best advice I ever got. Man, best advice I've ever received. Oh, I love all of you, especially my kids, though. Oh my gosh, I love you. Let's give it a sip. Cheers. Best advice I ever received, in no particular order. It goes like this. If you master one thing in life, just one thing, you're going to get really good at one thing. It must be gratitude. If you can't learn to be thankful right here in the present, you're toast. It's very grounding. It brings you a center. It's right. It's right to do. To be thankful. For everything is a gift. All of it's a gift. It's present. Receive that. Be part of it. Integrate with that. Be grateful. Do not take pride in your intelligence. Don't try to be smart. Be humble. Be effective. Try to be a good listener. It's not a competition. The mirrors is your real enemy. It's not, try to. You can do this. It's good advice. And to believe in yourself. If you don't have goals and confidence, have goals and have confidence. Have goals, have confidence. People with less than you have done more. So go get it. You can do. You are infinitely creative. If you're a human being, you are one of the most creative entities ever created in this universe. We are incredibly creative beings. We just are. We're spiritual prisms, the likes of which this universe has never seen. And in a lot of ways, we are the envy of the cosmos. You are a star. So when you see and feel that infinite thing inside you, it changes everything. So forget that. Start meditating if you haven't already. Like for realsies, do that. Give yourself a creative passion. Be passionate about what you do. Go all in. Don't be half-hearted. Be whole-souled about it. Be focused. Give it your all. You're going to make mistakes. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. You know, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. And yo, if my kids are watching this, you know what I'm saying? I made more mistakes by the time I was 5 years old than you're going to make by the time you're 25. Good people. There's been a lot of improvements. I would say see the growth and see the beauty and see the perfection in the now. That's a big one. If you're always mad about the past, you won't see the growth of the future. And the growth that's already happened in the past. You know, what you focus on expands. So if you give yourself to small thinking, or you give yourself to negativity, then that your world will be small and negative. So I like to dream big. I like to act now. And I'm fully convinced love wins these fights, these challenges, these opportunities. This is what they really are. They're all opportunities to grow and learn. So test yourself, push yourself. Do things that make you uncomfortable. Push yourself. Do things that make you feel uncomfortable. You won't know how mighty you are unless you test that. If you can't be happy now, you can't be happy. Happiness isn't a goal. It's a state of presence. And I'll tell you this, for sure, there's no joy in thinking. There's only joy in feeling. There's two ways to look at it, right? You can either try to acquire things, or you can try to protect and defend things, right? Look at like a very integrated, holistic, tribal, kind of primal way to look at the world, as if we are the children of this planet and we're here to protect and defend it. Or like, let's say for instance you're born a guy, right? You're male and you have this kind of bigger body and you have a slightly different kind of thinking and focus and way to approach things than perhaps your female counterparts. So why not use that to protect and defend them? You're not bigger to be boss. It's not why we're built, bunk. That's not so we can be the boss, guys. That's so we can protect and defend this planet, the women and children on it, and all life on it. Or we can think that we're here to acquire it, collect it, it's ours. We own the earth, or we defend the earth. We own people, or we protect and defend people. And that goes for everybody, male, female, all that. Right? We're all responsible for taking our duty seriously, and becoming the healthiest cell we can in the human body. Right? We don't want to be part of the cancer. We want to be part of the healing. So wherever we are, we must be the soul of that place. We're going to hold that energy. Like bad guys come in, gah, negativity comes in, gah. People pull out guns, people pull out insults. Be cool, man. Be cool. A friend of mine once said 45-55. Don't get yourself not too far off center, Super. Yeah. It's hard to, it's hard to regulate and control if you're constantly being knocked around. And Jesus said that he didn't want people to be like a wave knocked around by the wind. It's just no control over the vessel, you know. Breathe slowly. Breathe deeply. Good posture. Your spine is an antenna that both receives and transmits, you know, not just three-dimensional energies and awareness and sentience. So cultivate that. Movement and energy. And dancing. You should have some kind of artistic outlet. You should have some kind of movement in your life. Like everybody should have like some kind of Tai Chi, you know. You know, a lot of people like yoga. I mean, you gotta find what works for you. But, you know, movement, I think dancing, honestly, if you just do music and dancing, anybody can like really sing or bang a drum or move their body, you know, most folks can do that. Do that. You're a creative entity. Like, flex that muscle, you know. You are as amazing as you can imagine yourself to be. Don't fear. And when you do, feel it, own it, breathe, pay attention, become very aware, take it all in stillness. You can't listen and talk at the same time. So if your mind is busy talking, you can't listen and take in information. If you're trying to put out information and think and then you won't be receptive, you won't be in contact with, you know, at one with. So try to get that still mind, and you know, when fear hits, or boom, you know, something tags you, you know, you need to be able to focus and not like get emotional about it, you know. Don't trigger if you can avoid it. We will never sail a sea without storms, so we must make of ourselves unsinkable ships. Do take care of your body. That one can be tricky. You know what I mean? Like, I've had 2 beers in a week. I ain't sweating it. I'm working all morning, dude. Like, up and down hills and all dirty and... feels good to work with the earth, you know? Get your hands all dirty and be part of Mama Midgard's, like, gotta do it, man. If you surround yourself with an energy, that energy will affect you, whether it's people or trees, right? Like if you're just out in nature, eventually that rhythm, you're gonna harmonize with it eventually, you know, right? If you're not too busy, discriminatory, judgy. If you're around a lot of negative people, you're gonna it's difficult, you know, to maintain your center. So don't make it hard for yourself. If you want to go east, then you need to be find a river going east. If you want to go east and you're in a river that's going west, you're swimming up, it's going to be hard, right? So make the journey easy for yourself. And don't sweat other people's journey too much, because you know, you're going to change a lot. You're like, oh man, I wish I knew that, you know, then what I know now, right? Or, oh, I used to believe this, but now I believe that. Well, you're never done. That's going to keep changing. So if you're like too preachy about like, you know, and try to hammer on everybody about their beliefs, well, dude, you could be wrong like tomorrow when you can figure that out. Like, oh, now you're embarrassed that you were trying to preach all this other stuff. So really, it's not about that, is it? It's not their thing. It's you need to get in a place where you're mighty, you find your strength, and you're around people that are like that. And find your tribe, yo. Find your tribe. You know? The wolf needs the pack, but the pack needs the wolf, right? It's both, you know. Sometimes things that seem opposite are both true. You know, we value the individual, we value the group, right? Not one or the other. What's more important, the group or the individual? It's like, what? We get caught up in weird things, you know, money, fear, ego. It's all a process. We're never done, you know. Never done. It's almost done. Hey, oh yeah, 15 minutes. I drink like less than an ounce a minute. I'm terrible with this stuff. Regardless, the answer's inside you. You know what I mean? Like I could sit here all day and talk about things that have worked for me, and really go in details about how those things apply. But really, I think it comes down to being thankful, being aware, being present, and it'll start to make sense to you without other people telling you. You know what I mean? The wisdom is already in there, right? It's not coming from me, really. Like, that wisdom's in you, and then you hear somebody else say it, and you're like, yeah, right. You always kind of knew that. It's not like I taught. If you've ever been listening to me and think, yeah, I didn't teach you anything, right? You knew that. It just someone else said it out loud, and it was like, right. You just, that's how it is. We're not patriotic to people or any ideas. We just want to grow and share and care and give and love our neighbor, and make mighty Midgard even greater than it is now. Evolve into the new ways and let go of the past and let our kids take over, man. I think we made a lot of improvement. I know we made a lot of improvements, dude. Saved the planet a couple times and saved, society from certain destruction in many ways already. It's happening. A lot of people don't know about that stuff. And some people can see it. But, there's a lot of improvements been made. And people just are less racist than they used to be. They just are. Less sexist than they used to be. They just are. People are done with it, man. People are sick of it. People are just, from the secret world to the street level, just... people are ready to move on, man. And we're going to have to let go of what worked for us in a lot of ways and let our kids just take over and let them do it their way. It's time to think differently. It's time for the next generation to just not have our problems handed down to them. It's happened for over 100 generations. Just thousands of years. Just handing our problems down to our kids. Woohoo! But hey, we got beer, it'll be alright. No. Those days are over, man. The line has been drawn. It's gonna be different. It just is. Starseeds are coming to you. No idea. If you don't know already, hold on to your hat. I love you. Love yourself. Be at peace. Okay? Be at peace. And be peaceable with others. Until service to others. Love you. Zinja out.